Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. And today what we're doing is taking a look at a few Rode accessories that I've actually purchased recently. So the first one of those is the Rode Interview Go sort of microphone, if you like. And this is just the adapter. This isn't the built-in all-in-one actual microphone. This is the one that you just use with your Rode Wireless Go 2 system. So essentially it just works as a sort of holder for your existing setup. So with this one, I have already opened it. All we'll do is we'll just pop that to the side, and it's very simple. You literally have just the actual microphone itself and virtually nothing else, and just pop that down. And all this consists of is just a sort of plasticky sort of mount. It does have a cold shoe mount sort of plate or adapter just there. So what you would do is, if I take one of these, you would slot it on just like that. It does fit in nice and neat just at the bottom there. So they have obviously designed this well with, in fact what I'll do is I'll actually use one of the microphones. So we'll use this one. In fact, we'll use this one. So if I slot that on there, so as you can see, the microphone at the front just there does line up nicely with the top, and then you just put the cover over the top of it, and for all intents and purposes this looks exactly like the actual all-in-one built-in microphone that you can actually buy from them. That's kind of weird. So when you take it off, it seems to stay in the actual foam. Let me just try that again. So if I have that on there, and I do like the logo on there. Yeah, it's not brilliant in terms of how well it clasps on. So sometimes what you might find is when you're taking it off, it'll take the microphone with it. So if you do get this, then also be careful. Now this particular accessory, I'd say is probably worth the money. I can't remember the exact price. I think this was only something like maybe 10 or 20 pounds. So for that money, I'd say this is probably worth it. If you ever do find yourself in a situation where you might be interviewing someone or using it in that sort of scenario where you don't necessarily want to mic each person up, then this is a really good solution for that. The other accessory that I actually purchased for the Rode kit is this, and this is the magnet. So you may have not even been able to see it initially. So what it comes with, and this particular one I'm not so happy with. Let me see if I can actually get it off. So essentially in the box, that's all you get. You literally just get a magnet, which has no branding, and then you have a little clip. Now the clip is clever because what it does is it fits over your existing cold shoe mount on the back of the Rode, and by doing so it means that you can still use this with cold shoe mounts. So it doesn't actually stop you using this, so you can actually leave this in situ. But essentially the way it works is you can do it either way. You can either put the microphone on the inside and keep the magnet on the outside, or vice versa. What I'll do is I'll just test this way around so you can actually see. So essentially it just clips on, and the idea is if you've got clothing that you don't necessarily want to be putting a wire through, then this means that you can put it on there and generally it'll stay relatively easily. This particular one I'm not as pleased with. I think for the price, they probably should have given, bearing in mind that the Rode Wireless Go 2 is now out, they probably should have given 2 magnets and two plates. If you were to do both of these, I think this one was around about £20. I can't remember the exact price, but if it's for that sort of price, then I would have expected at least to have come with two magnets and 2 clips. But it does the job. It's not brilliant, especially if you're using it with this sort of this isn't even that particularly loose top, but even now we do have a little bit of movement, so you may get some of that coming through on the actual audio if you were to use it in that way. Now where these kind of things tend to fall down is when you're using them through thicker clothes. So I did actually try this with a thicker jacket I had just to see if it would work, and I don't think it actually stuck very well. That was quite a sort of silky material as well, so that could have been partly down to it, but I wasn't overly impressed. But I suppose for the price, it's there. And what I do is, this is the microphone that I normally use. And what I'll normally do is I'll just leave it on there, because you can plug it in, you can use it as normal with most sort of cold shoe type scenarios, wherever you're putting it onto a camera or anything like that. But yeah, it's not, I'm not overly impressed by that. But yeah, that's just a quick video of 2 Rode accessories that I actually purchased. With regards to the Rode Wireless Go 2 kit, I'm massively impressed by it. And the best thing about it, I think, is the fact that they continually keep improving it. So this is one of those kind of products where they have actually put out firmware updates, and as a result, they've actually made this particular product better. This product is better than the day it actually came out. They have had a recent, I believe it's version 1.6.0 firmware update, and as a result of that, we actually get built-in recording without the need to actually have the receiver on. So previously you had to have both the transmitter and receiver on. What it's also done is giving you a few more options, especially if you're using this particular product, because it now has a pad mode which will actually reduce the gain a little, to make sure that if you are obviously using it in a microphone scenario, or an interview scenario I should say, you don't end up peaking, because there's no way of you knowing exactly how close somebody is going to move it to their face. So if you do that and you basically put it into their face, they may have it close, or they may have it further away. So just to stop it peaking, it does have a pad mode, which hopefully should stop it from causing you any problems like that. What I will do is I will have samples of the audio with this. I've got quite a few audio comparisons coming up, so if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe to the channel. Also hit that bell icon, that way you're notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'd really appreciate if you also give this video a thumbs up. Other than that, thank you very much for watching.